Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/choosingbeggars. This one was actually requested quite a bit, so I'm probably going to be having a look at this subreddit a bit more. Be like Terry. He sees a light beer, he drinks free light beer. Terry is happy and grateful. Don't be like Lee A from Yelp. She sees free light beer and complains that there isn't a better selection of free beer. Just be like Terry. Terry is cool. I like that they just name dropped as well. Again, free is free. I mean, I am a bit of a beer snob. I'm one of those classic white boy hoppy IPAs. I love all of that. But even so, I wouldn't complain about free beer because it's free. Like, what the hell? Why don't you have beer that I like? The thing is I think I mentioned this in one of those Quit Your BS stories before, that when people leave bad reviews, like saying, oh, they did this, they did that, they didn't have this thing that I wanted, like, it's always obvious that they're a choosing beggar. It's always obvious that they're a CB, and in any case, they're just making the business look better, because the way that they respond is always fantastic. This is beautiful, and you can even see that it's like a tiny little company as well, just from the background. Like, come on, stop being a CB to these people. Hey, I would love to do a collab with you. My Instagram is @blank. I have over 2k on that and I think my followers would love your products. I'll make a highlight on there for your product and advertise it with my own pictures. What do you think? Hey hun, more than happy for you to post about it after you've purchased. I was wondering, would you send some products and I would promote them? What do you think, my lovely? Hi love, unfortunately I do not give away items for free. I already have them priced very low. £2 per pair of earrings including postage. Would you send a pigment and a pair of earrings? What you think, lovely, and in return I'll put your Depop on my Instagram and promote your products. Once again, exposure isn't the same as monetary value. £2 for a pair of earrings is incredibly cheap, and the fact that it includes postage as well, I mean, postage for earrings would probably be about £1 something, so they're making less than £1 on this, and that's not even going to be a profit as well. The fact that because somebody has, over 2,000 followers on Instagram, I'm not too much of an Instagram person, but I don't think that in the grand scheme of things, 2,000 is a lot. I mean, when you look at like the kind of Instagram followers, they have thousands and thousands and thousands as opposed to just 2. So yeah, the fact that people are trying to like flaunt some, fake egotistical following that they don't have just to not pay £2 for a pair of earrings is really cheap. Like, surely if you were this big influence, you could afford £2. Come on. My school's looking for a photographer for our Christmas party, but the thing is, you're going to pay us. You'll pay us to photograph people. Then you can use our party as a market or something. Am I making sense? LMAO, you're not making any sense at all. This is just work for exposure with extra steps. Oh goodness, like there's a certain amount of arrogance here. Like, if the OP needed needed models in order to have photos for a portfolio, they would contact models. They wouldn't just be like, oh, take pictures of this school party. Like, it's really creepy. Hey, a friend of yours and mine said you make art now. Do you do free art? No, sorry, I don't do free art. What if I expose you? I have over 1,000 subs on YouTube. I'm sure they'd be happy to follow you. Exposure doesn't pay the bills. I still have college debt to pay off. This is BS. I'm tired of all these good artists being so greedy. I actually have money and I was going to pay you after you were done. I just wanted to see if you'd be nice and give me free art. So now you get no money and no followers. Have fun in hell, B. Bloody hell, like, why do they get so aggressive? As soon as they hear no, they get so aggressive. What the hell? This person is being really rich by calling the artist greedy in this situation. What the hell is this? I'm tired of all these good artists being so greedy. Like, damn, I'm tired for people wanting to be paid for the work they do. Like, damn, what is it with all these artists wanting money for their work so that they can have a roof over their head and to eat? Like, so greedy. Oh, and they always say, oh, I would have offered this much, but now I'm not going to offer you this much. You were never going to offer anything. That's why you're so angry about the fact that you're not getting something for free. Remember, trainers, Pokemon Go will be experiencing a 7-hour global downtime in a few hours from around 11 AM to 6 PM PDT on Monday, June the 1st. We apologise in advance for any inconvenience that this might cause. So, what do we get as compensation? A new 30 incense box? 3 legendaries out of the special research task box? Anything at all? This is more mild on the choosing beggar scale, and the thing is that normally when a game goes down for maintenance, you do get like a little reward to say, well, thank you for waiting afterwards, so like there's no need to ask for it. And I mean, I play Pokemon Go, and this update just happened, and what we got out of it was some new Pokemon from the Galarian region, so this guy has no reason to complain. The whole point of there being maintenance and an update is to improve the game. Shut up. My girlfriend's phone and purse got stolen in the riots. She wants a $1,500 iPhone. I told her I'm willing to buy her a $250 Android phone and nothing more. She is threatening to break up with me. Here is my advice. Break up with her first. Boo. Oh, I mean, I'm not even kidding. How I record all these videos is on an Android phone that cost about that much. I just used like the little voice recorder app on there. I did actually get like a microphone, like the kind that I use for D&D sessions. Yeah, I do Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a Pokemon Go player. I'm a nerd. What were you expecting? But it wasn't as good, so I actually used my phone for this. What the hell? How can somebody be that demanding and be like, if you don't buy me this, I'm gonna break up with you? Just get rid of her. Get rid of her. Throw the whole girl away. Let her be someone else's problem. 8-foot trampoline. Free. Free, come get it. Works great. No cuts or tears. Where was this made? Who has been on it? Very particular on what my kids touch. It's free, you turd. Oh, you know, just the usual group has been on it. You know, Sweaty Jim, Wanky Dave, Pervy Patricia. You know, the usual lot. Oh, and that whole where was this made? You know that this is one of those people that is just randomly boycotting everything from China because of the virus. As if it was like manufactured. When like so much stuff is made in China, it's next to impossible. Oh my god, who has been on it? It's like the fact that there are exclamation marks as well as question marks. Like, oh my god, how dare you offer this free thing without telling me all of these random intricacies? What a turd. Very much right there, what a turd. I'm very particular on what my kids touch. Well, how about you go and pay for something then, if you're that particular about it? I'm pretty sure that they're just going to be missing out on, like, or not even them, but their kids are now going to be missing out on some, you know, fun bouncy times. That's terrible. We are currently in search of an artist willing to be paid in gift cards and Evil Horse merchandise to help us create a brand new taproom beer menu. Signage will be painted on magnetic sheets. You can do the work at home. We'll give you all the supplies and info. If you're interested in helping us create an awesome new Evil Horse menu board, please message us directly on Facebook. I say this as somebody who loves beer. I love indie beer. I love how microbreweries are popping up everywhere. Like, it's one of my favourite parts of, you know, modern culture is the fact that, like, mini breweries are coming back. This is a company I will never be buying from. Oh my goodness, come on, just pay your freaking artists. Like, you know, the artwork that I have on this channel, okay, so my logo was actually designed by my wife. I told her that I kind of like the idea of me in a cup, so she drew me in a cup, and then I passed that on to an external artist who I paid actual money to create the little intro and outro and all of that. You know, I paid the external artist because they have a talent, they have a skill and a talent, and they are providing a service for me that I should pay them for. And that whole paid in gift cards and Evil Horse merchandise, like, wow, if only there was, like, a monetary value for those gift cards that you could potentially pay in. How terrible. Like, I hope fellow beer fans don't buy from this company. Hi, I'm a huge fan of your work, it's very good. I need you to draw my OC because you good artist and I like your arts a lot. I don't have money, but it would mean a lot to me for you to draw my OC for free. If you ignore this, then you're a mean artist and I won't be a fan anymore. Oh no! So you won't be a fan of me anymore if I don't draw your OC for free? That's right, but I will still be a fan when you draw my OC because you're a nice artist and didn't ignore me like other artists. Oh okay, then I'll be a nice artist and draw your OC for free. Good, here's a reference of my OC. Their reference which I've crossed out for their protection. Done. No, I want a full colour drawing of OC, not a sketch. Oh my bad. Here. No, I want an actual drawing as good like that bunny girl you drew. You ask for free art, so I give you what's worth free art. You're a mean artist that don't even want to draw for their fans. I'm really poor and have nothing, but you don't even have kindness in your heart to make me good drawing of my OC for free. Yup. Nice iPhone X selfie in your profile picture, by the way. There's a few things that made me giggle about this. First of all, the fact that they're saying, I'm your fan, but I won't be your fan if you don't do this. Like, who holds fandom at ransom? That's such a really weird thing. Like, how desperate do they think these artists are for their fandom? You know, like, it's just, you're not that great. Also, I love how immediately the artist was just super sarcastic with the oh no and oh okay and loads of exclamation marks. That was really good. Because you're a nice artist and didn't ignore me like the other artists, like, hey, I wonder why they're ignoring you if you're trying to aggressively force them to do work for free. Also, I know that they were like, oh no, I just did free art. I think that that's quite cute. I genuinely think that, like, the little sketch that they did for free is adorable. I would genuinely be happy to get fan art that looked like this for my channel, even if it only took 10 seconds. I think it's cute, and it's definitely better than anything I could do. But, of course, this isn't anything compared to what they can actually do. Like, if you look at their art, this is their Twitter here. Their art is really good. My favorite is this one here, is this Sailor Moon. I feel like this would be me if I cosplayed Sailor Moon, except it's nowhere near fat enough. Like, you can see they have got a lot of technical knowledge here. This is really cool. This is some really cool artwork. You should definitely follow them. Here's their Twitter and their Instagram if you want to check out more of their stuff. What's up, ladies? It's the boys from 134. We've been thinking about inviting you over to chill, however we have not got good looks at your faces. If you guys are both over 7s, feel free to come down sometime. P.S. If you guys both aren't 7s, don't waste our time because we will be ding-dongs. Now, this was posted on r/choosingbeggars because they're going, oh, you have to be apparently over this degree of hotness before we'll be talking to you, and if you're not, then we're gonna treat you like crap. But this is just so creepy. Like the whole language, the way that they're talking about it, it's just so demanding. It's really entitled. It's really creepy as well. It's like the idea of, hey, if you're good enough to please us creepy sods, then feel free to come on down. Like, who talks to anyone like this? Like, it's hard, like, just a total, we want to, you know, shag you, but we want to make sure that you've not got a bad face first. Like, what the hell? This is awful. I hate this. Like, you know, I often say I hate this, but I hate everything about this. It's demanding, it's entitled, it's creepy, it's just so many things. I hope the boys from 134 stay single for their lives, because if this is the way that they're willing to treat women, then, oh, it's not going to end well. You know, it might be worth treating them like people as opposed to, you know, like a piece of fruit that you're picking up and squishing to see if you're happy enough to eat it. You know? Anyone in Texas willing to rent an apartment for no more than $600 a month for anywhere from 1 to 3 months till all the clubs are open again and I can go back to earning a living? Not a room in an apartment, but the entire place all to myself. I know that's not a lot of money per month, but that's all I can afford, and it must not be in an unsafe neighbourhood, but a decent and safe area. I'm having a hard time finding something that's low and not unsafe part of town. There's a reason you're having trouble finding what you're looking for, dude. Okay, the housing situation is terrible at the moment. I don't think rent should be as high as it is, but again, you can't go, not a room, I need a whole apartment to myself. I mean, you know, for a lot of people that kind of security is important, but you know, if you're looking for something temporary, you can't be that demanding. And the whole, oh no, it has to be in a nice area. Like, dude, there's a reason why the nice areas are all rich, you know? We stand with the black community against racism and inequality. There is much to do. We will donate $4 million to organisations dedicated to supporting black children and educating all children about racial equality. My white children need support too, because I've been technically unemployed for 2 months because of the China virus. Any of that $4 million able to help me and mine out, please? Hey, look, it's the classic bird rights. I am uncomfortable when we are not about me. Oh, for God's sake. And like the whole my white children. Oh, it's like, hey, you know, for once, like there's a thing going on that's really important that's been going on for way too long and it's not about you. Like, I know that you want everything to be about you and everything to come to you, Mr. White Doggo in your picture. And that whole, oh, I've been technically unemployed because blah blah blah, you know, like, it's not gonna stop you being poor, but it is gonna, you know, you're not gonna be killed by the police. Also, the fact that they called it the China virus as opposed to its actual name, that reeks of racism as well. Like, there's so much racism here. Like, it's subtle, but it's there, like complaining about black people daring to get anything after they've, you know, suffered so much, and then calling it the China virus. You know that this guy's whole Twitter feed is just, what about me? Hey OP, I heard from Blag that you baked a cake for your team on his birthday. It's my birthday next week. Can you bake me a cake and bring it into the office? It's free, right? Hi CB. Yes, I baked it for him because in our team we usually pool money to buy a cake or someone volunteers to make it for them instead. Are you sure you want me to bake it? I've never spoken to anyone on your side of the office and I don't know if it would make any sense if I came to give it to you and your team. Haha. I was gonna buy a cake too, but it's free to ask you to make it, so... Can you do this cake? On Monday, bring it to my desk at 2 and I'll just give it to everyone so it's not awkward for you to talk to my people. It's Ferrero Rochers and Lind truffles and stuff, but you can just count the cost as my birthday gift, lol. I can make you a box cake or cookies. WTF, you're joking, right, lol? No, I'm really sorry, but the fact that you just want me to make this cake and deliver it to your desk so you can present it as your own contribution makes no sense to me. Also, I'm going to be kind of busy this weekend dog sitting. I think maybe it's best for you to order a cake so you know it'll be up to your standards or something. You think I have money for that? Please, you're my co-worker. It's my birthday. I want this cake. Sorry, I really can't. See you tomorrow. I'm going to avoid you in the office from now on and tell everyone how you really are. Watch your back. HR might want a word with you soon. I call this one Office Politics, How to Not. Oh my god. There was just so much entitlement in this one. The fact that they expected the OP not just to make like a random cake, like the fact is that OP was like so generous with it as well. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm getting genuinely passionate. Like don't stand between a fat guy and cake talk here. But OP, like, generously offered to make some cookies or a box cake instead, which, to be fair, OP didn't have to do. Like, they were just saying, well, you know what, I can't make that fancy a cake, but I'll make you a cake. Even though, like, they barely talk to this person. But, oh, this is a disciplinary waiting to happen. Like, the whole HR are gonna want a word with you. Like, OP should get in with HR first. And even if, like, the CB did go to HR, all that would happen is they would go up and be like, this person wouldn't make me a cake, and they probably make up some random stuff, because, you know, if they presented the situation exactly as it is, they're not going to get anything from it. They can't tell the story exactly as it is, because if they just say, hey, I asked for a cake, and this, you know, OP refused to make it for me, then they're going to make themselves look ridiculous. So you know that they're going to, like, throw in some bullying story, and be like, oh, they said these horrible things about me that I can't prove. You know, there's definitely going to be some lying in there just to, like, try and get back by the fact that they didn't make this expensive cake with fancy chocolate. Like, Ferrero Rochers are expensive. Come on, stop being silly. But yeah, like, even if they do go up, you know, OP's going to have all this evidence, like, look at them, like, harassing at me and trying to use our work connection in order to get away with this harassment, which, you know, ain't gonna fly with HR. Let's just put it like that. Lou created a fundraiser. I just really want a Volkswagen bug and no one believes I have the power to manifest it. Help me prove the world wrong. Huh? The power to manifest it would be working towards the goal and not asking others for money. Manifestation is about thoughts and spirituality, but thank you for your words of encouragement. What? Thoughts and spirituality? What? How are words and spirituality gonna get you a freaking car? Oh, and of all things, it would be one thing if it was, like, something necessary, or even going, like, for cars, you know, let's say that it was just a car, like she needed any car. Help me prove the world wrong by letting me drive this crappy little yellow car. God. Thank you. Healthcare workers and first responders. Enjoy 10% off your entire purchase. Use as many times as you like, now through the end of the year. Please show employee ID or badge to confirm your eligibility. 10% is nothing. They can't at least do 15%. 15% is still nothing, but 10% is just insulting. Agreed. 10% is likely available to anyone willing to do a 2-second Google search for a coupon. This is freaking Sephora. Like, what? This isn't a food delivery place or a supermarket or, you know, a standard clothing shop or, you know, like, this isn't an essential thing. This is Sephora. This is for fancy people to get fancy stuff, so they're likely to be fancy first responders. And even so, like, someone in the comments mentioned that Sephora doesn't do coupons because it's Sephora. All they get are, like, these very limited sales, and then that's it. What? 10% is nothing. No, I'm sorry. And 15% isn't nothing either. Nothing is actually 0%. I am looking for sketching / drawing / art / painting teacher who can teach my daughter 6th grade. I can pay maximum of $2 per hour. 1 hour per class and minimum 2 classes per week. Note, I can pay max $4 per week. Level, grade 6. Gender preference, none. Meeting options, available online, via Skype, etc. Wow, yeah, way to show your daughter how much you value art. Like, gee, this is terrible. Like, $2 per hour. I mean, do they want artists to starve? Do they want the starving artists to be true? This is horrible. How can you live with yourself as a human and genuinely be offering to pay people like less than half of the minimum wage? Like, this rustled all kind of angry scales on my back. Hello, I've been waiting for the Robux. So you lied up about your grandpa passing away just for Robux? No, I'm just noisy about why haven't I got it yet. You literally lied that your grandfather is going to pass away. Just over that, you lied about your family. That's something I really cannot take it, dude. Oh my goodness. Like, this was definitely a young person, and this is common as well. Like, I see so many people lying about someone dying or having cancer or whatever, and then just, like, the thing is, as well, is that if OP ever comes back and be like, oh, well, actually, someone has died or has cancer or whatever, then they always come back as well, like, F you, I want the thing. Like, oh my goodness. Imagine being this emotionally manipulative just for freaking Roblox currency. Jeez. I really don't like the Robux style as well. Like, I get Minecraft has its whole different style. Again, I've never played Minecraft, but I get how, you know, that the whole blockiness of it may look good. Whereas, you know, Roblox just kind of looks like to me like knockoff Lego, you know? Like Mega Blocks or whatever. Oh lord. The Sims 4 content update has been delayed for tomorrow. Stupid. No one cares now. This crap is not allowing us to receive our much-awaited update in a timely fashion. How is it crap? It's a one-day delay for a cause based on a man being murdered. Must we start? I really don't care. Wow, that's sad, but okay. Hopefully the child in your profile picture grows up to be tolerant and understanding, unlike your greedy self. Oh, what a horrible person. I mean, one of the things that upsets me is that this is on Facebook, so Red is showing her name, her face, and absolutely having no shame in publicly announcing how she feels. Because, you know, this is about George Floyd, and like with anonymity on the internet, there's a certain amount that people would do that they wouldn't do if, you know, their face and their name and all of that was being shown. A lot of people will show, you know, quite horrible, you know, a horrible side of society. Whereas here she is saying no one cares, like she's outrightly saying no one cares about this man dying, just assuming that everyone's going to believe, well, rather not believe, but agree with her, and she's complaining because The Sims 4 is going to be delayed. one day. And it's just a content update, it's not the whole game. Like, like, even if it was the whole game, that would be unacceptable. But it's a free content update that has been postponed for one day, and she's using that as an excuse to just rant about how she doesn't like the black people being killed by police is just, you know, stopping her from having her precious Sims update one day earlier. How awful. And I'm glad that she was called out on it. I'm glad that the people are saying, no, your viewpoint isn't acceptable by any means. So thanks for watching. That was r/choosingbeggars, and as I say every time, if you would like to hear more from this subreddit or from any other subreddits that I may or may not have already covered, then please just let me know, and until then, I will see you all next time.